Good afternoon and welcome to the Del Norte County Transportation Commission meeting this day, Tuesday, July 3rd, 2018. It is 3 o'clock. We're going to go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and call this meeting to order and let's call roll.
Commissioner Fallman.
Here.
Commissioner Hemmingson.
Here.
Commissioner Keim. Policy Advisor Tucker.
Here.
Commissioner Howard. Chair Howard, excuse me.
Yes.
And Commissioner Short.
Here.
Okay. Please stand while I lead you in the Pledge of Allegiance. Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Let's, I know we have one item to consider for addition to the agenda. Is that correct?
We do. We have an item of urgency that needs to be approved before the middle of the month. And it's a request for a new contract to continue to fund the partnership with U.S. Congressman Huffman to facilitate the last chance grade stakeholder meetings.
Where's a good spot to add that to the agenda? Tamara, is that under policy and administration? Then item I potentially, or?
Sure, I is fine.
Okay.
Anywhere is fine.
Mr. Chair, do we need a motion to introduce this as an emergency item?
We certainly do.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Public comment? Seeing none, we'll bring it back to the commission. It's, by consent, it moves forward. All right, let's go ahead and open it up public comment period. Anyone wishing to make public comment regarding matters either on or off the agenda within the commission's jurisdiction may do so at this time. However, the commission is not permitted to act on items not on the agenda. Anybody wishing to make public comment today? Okay, seeing none, we'll bring it back to the commission. Let's go ahead and move forward with the public hearing, which will conduct a public hearing to gather information on unmet transit needs.
The Transportation Commission annually holds a hearing to listen to unmet transit needs. The Social Services Transportation Advisory Council also convened to discuss unmet needs. After we hear the public unmet needs, I will put together a resolution for the Commission to adopt at a future meeting, acknowledging the unmet needs that we have in our community, so that the resolution will consist of the Social Services Transportation Council's unmet needs list, along with any other unmet needs that are brought up in the public hearing.
Very good. Any questions? Okay, let's go ahead and open up for public comment for the hearing. Seeing none, we'll go ahead and bring it back to the commission. Do we keep this open or do we close it?
We close it.
Okay, well, any further comments after hearing public comment, which there was none? Great, we're going to go ahead and close this public hearing then.
Yeah, this is, just so you all know, this is the third time this topic has come up in a public agenda. So this hasn't been the only time, the only opportunity the public has had to comment.
3 times is a charm.
Hopefully.
So glad we got people to weigh in. Very good. And since we did get a nice letter of compliment on meeting public transit needs from one of our, Mr. Lonsdale, recently, I think the commission and our friends are doing a great job. Okay, let's go ahead and adjourn to the Policy Advisory Committee and take up the consent agenda. We have the minutes of June 5th, 2018, a resolution authorizing execution of necessary documents for the State of Goods Repair Program, resolution authorizing programming of transit grant funds and execution of necessary grant documents, a resolution designating Redwood Coast Transit Authority as a consolidated transportation service agency, an award for a 3-year auditing contract to top sourcing firm, an award for a 3-year website crowdsourcing and social media contract to top scoring firm, and adopt a proclamation acknowledging Phil Dow's contribution to the Del Norte regional and rural transportation. Do we have a motion?
Move to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
We do have a motion to consent. Let's open it up for public comment. Seeing none, we'll go ahead and bring it back to the commission. Please pull the vote.
Okay. Commissioner Short,
Yes.
Commissioner Hemmingson,
Yes.
Commissioner Fallman,
Yes.
Policy Advisor Tucker,
Yes.
and Chair Howard.
Yes. All right, let's go ahead and move forward with policy and administrative items. Item number G, request for the $81,040.45 into RSTP funds for Best Maxwell Safe Routes to School. Tamara?
The County of Del Norte funded the vast majority of this work with Community Development Block Grant funding, and at the time that funding came through to them, for them, very exciting that the county moved forward with that. Thank you very much. They indicated at that time that they would likely have to come back to the Transportation Commission for additional money for some of the alternatives. They bid the project in the way that allowed them to do that. So this $81,040 recommended, and just to note, I'm not recommending the 45 cents because working in pennies for transportation dollars just makes me cranky. So my staff recommendation and the tax recommendation is to short the request by 45 cents. But we knew at the time that they would come back with this request. They are going to spend all of the CDBG money possible first, and this is the maximum amount that the County of Del Norte will need to complete the project with this bid alternative that they developed, alternative two, to fully build the project that's needed.
Very good. Questions?
No questions.
Okay, let's go ahead and open it up for public comment. Seeing none, we'll go ahead and bring it back to the commission.
I would move to approve resolution 2018-15, approving the county's request for up to $81,040 and not 45 cents.
Thanks for that clarity. We have a motion on the table.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Please pull the vote.
Commissioner Short,
Yes.
Policy Advisor Tucker,
Yes.
Commissioner Hemmingson,
Yes.
Commissioner Fallman,
Yes.
and Chair Howard.
Yes. Very good. We're going to go ahead and we'll move on with discussion items H, Front Street Build Collaborative.
The City of Crescent City has developed a collaborative at the initiation of the Elk Valley Rancheria, and the Elk Valley Rancheria initiated this by contacting me and said, hey, we want to help our community get a build grant. The build grants are like the Tiger grants, but this is the new version of the Tiger grant. I talked to the tribe about how that works with the Transportation and Commission, and that we don't have any infrastructure. We help our partner agencies fund their priorities, and they took a look at the priorities and had a conversation with the city. They initiated with the city a process where they are going to put in an application for this cycle's build grant. That's by July 19th, so a very quick turnaround. The build grant is complicated, but not unduly so. It's not nearly as complicated as the active transportation program, as an example. We all got together around a table at the city offices and met, and I drafted the request for proposals, contacted several consultants who we work with regularly on behalf of the tribe. The tribe conducted the hiring process after my posting. They hired a consultant. The consultant's working with the city staff and the consultant are working together to push this out with letters of support and a little bit of partnership from the Transportation Commission and other folks. And it's just an amazing opportunity that the tribe has put forward for the benefit of the whole community to work with the city to do its best to get Front Street built. And if it's not funded in this first round, they're looking to taking a look at the comments and updating the application and continuing to apply until we find a way to build Front Street. And this is Front Street, some folks say Front Street's just been sort of sitting there and why aren't you doing anything? And you really do have to wait till the right kind of funding opportunity comes up, and this may be it. So we don't know. We'll find out pretty soon, comparatively soon. And I'm just truly grateful for the Elk Valley Rancheria's initiative in developing this partnership and helping to move it forward with the city of Crescent City.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That's terrific news.
Yeah, I guess in the past where we have fallen short in our grant applications is partnerships. And now with this one, we have one with the Elk Valley Rancheria, so it looks pretty promising on the surface. So we hope that we will have some building going on Front Street.
I'm sure everybody's cars will be thankful.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I'm
know
sure.
that all of you have worked with Gordon Shaw over the years with LSC Transportation Consultants. They're an excellent consulting firm, and they are the consultants who the tribe hired to facilitate the grant application.
Even
So,
better. Gordon
yeah.
knows us well.
yeah, it's a good group who knows our community well. They are the same consultants who did the Elk Valley Road planning documents in partnership with Dokken Engineering.
Okay. Let's go ahead and move on to last chance grade.
So Last Chance Grade, we have the value analysis is out, and it's on the Last Chance Grade website. We have a public meeting coming up on July 19th, my birthday, so we can all just, go to a big
Way to
public
celebrate.
meeting for my birthday. The party will be after the party. There will
Okay.
be an after party.
Okay.
The public information flyer has hit mailboxes last week, exactly as we'd planned. I'm really quite pleased with the way that project came together, including the timing. I have a box here somewhere that I set down of a couple hundred. If any of you want to take any to give to people over the weekend or at any other time, you can have as many as you want or need to, bring with you after the meeting today. Just, put them in the hands of anybody at all who is interested.
Conference call that I came in late on the other day was good for preparation for this meeting. Looking forward to hopefully seeing a few more folks in the public out there. I did mention to Jamie, and we'll follow up with him. I'd love to see whether it's him or somebody else logging on to some of the more interesting social media websites that we have around here, and possibly posting some links or some details specific to July 19th on there. I think it's the Crescent City Politics and Debate page, or maybe the forum page. But anyways, it seems to get a decent amount of traffic and followers, so why not?
Yeah, the more people who attend the meeting, the more people who receive facts about the project, the better it is for our community.
Yep, agreed. All right, 199 at Elk Valley Crossroads, my favorite location.
This is a standing item on our agenda.
Yep.
As we discussed last month, we have the grant award, so we'll be starting a consultant selection process momentarily. Happy New Year, by the way. It's the first of our fiscal year. And so we'll get all of this work that we have in our work program moving forward. We'll get it moving forward as promptly as possible. We'll finish up this project. We're scheduled to finish it up by June of 2019, so in this fiscal year, and so we're going to roll this
Excellent.
forward. Nothing new.
No, it's appreciated, especially by the family. Very good, thank you. All right, commissioners' reports. Darren?
Item I.
We have
Sorry, I had it sitting right here. Thank goodness for Supervisor Hemmingson. All right. Had it written. So this is it a contract? Is that correct?
Yes, it is. It's a contract with the Institute to continue to provide leadership for the stakeholder group meeting at the request of U.S. Congressman Huffman. So the total contract cost, let me find it here, is
34,202.50.
202. I rounded it up to 34,205 in the resolution that I've attached, and it's just continuing our stakeholder process. We've been operating under the same contract for 3 years. That's the maximum duration that we can operate under a single contract.
It might have been rounded down to 34,200.
It could have.
Yeah.
Is it on, that's what's on the resolution? Okay.
but that's okay.
Yeah,
200 is okay.
absolutely.
All right, very good.
Absolutely.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
I can throw it
No,
at 250.
it's all good. So it's continuing the stakeholder group for a 3-year contract.
Yep, very
for
valuable.
this number of meetings.
Move to approve Resolution 2018-16.
And second.
We have a motion, a second, public comment. Seeing none, we'll go ahead and bring it back to the commission.
Commissioner Fallman,
Yes.
Commissioner Tucker, or Policy Advisor Tucker,
Yes.
Commissioner Hemmingson,
Yes.
Commissioner Short,
Yes.
Chair Howard.
Yes. All right, now moving on with item number 6, which is commissioners' comments and reports. Darren?
We had a city council meeting last night, and there was really nothing transportation related, so I really have nothing to report.
No singing last night?
There was no singing. The room was fairly empty,
Wow,
surprising enough.
Yeah, I think people are just out there enjoying the floor.
that's good.
Yeah.
Maybe we should time our meetings similarly. Alex?
That was my report, is that people are enjoying the floor. That's what
Okay.
Everybody does.
Okay. Okay, and I don't have anything. All right. Well, we've got nothing, nothing, and nothing. Let's see.
I would object. We really needed to have this meeting. Even though
I
it's
believe you, Tamara.
even though it's a quick 20 minutes, we really needed to take care of the
Okay.
business on the agenda today.
Let's go ahead and move on with item number 7 then. Action on the recommendations of the Policy Advisory Committee.
Move to approve the actions.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion, a second. Public comment? Okay, seeing none. Let's go ahead and poll the vote.
Commissioner Short,
Yes.
Commissioner Hemmingson,
Yes.
Commissioner Fallman,
Yes.
Chair Howard.
Yes. All right, this meeting's adjourned. Thank you, everybody.
I was 2 minutes over.
I didn't.